I am making ice towels because when it gets super hot out there and those guys are sweating like crazy, these towels I'll throw around their neck in between breaks so they can cool off a little bit.
Dr. Sehal and Patty Brewster. Dr. Sehal is a physician, Patty Brewster, CEO of OrthoAtlanta. Once again, everybody, how about a big round of applause for Dr. Dalal and Patty Brewster. Patty Brewster, CEO of Ortho.
You know, there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes before a player ends up on the tennis court. There's preparation for the players to practice and get good physical therapy, stretching. They get massage therapy. Sometimes they have a ailing illness. It's very difficult for them to get the proper medical treatment because they're traveling from one foreign city to another. And so we help close that gap in which we can provide some good medical care here in the training room. And if we need to get them into seeing them a doctor here locally, we help expedite that.
You know, strains and sprains, we get a few abrasions when they hit the court. You know, they're very powerful athletes, and so when they strain a muscle, it frequently is a significant strain rather than just the 5-dayer that you and I might have. And so I think careful evaluation and assessment before they return to play is kind of the key to getting them back without re-injuring. Well, you know, we had a tournament before, the Atlanta Tennis Challenge, and we did that for about 10 years. And I think we've been doing this one for 6 years now, 8 years.
And Dr. Dalal?
And I've been helping Joe for about the past 8 years since I came here. When the tournament came back from Indianapolis and it became the Atlanta Open, and then it became the BB&T Open, I've been involved with that the whole time. That there's a lot of medical preparation for these players. These players are fraught with injury. Many of them are on the court trying to give them their 110%. There's a lot of training, blood, sweat, and tears, preparation for these players, and a small injury can really sideline them. And they're trying their best to get on the court, give them the best performance for the spectators. And sometimes they're having a lot of pain and you just don't realize how much pain they're in. And it's our job and our physical therapist's job to keep them on the court.
When a player gets hurt during a match, trying to, of course the ATP trainer sees them initially. If he needs some help, then he asks for us. But they have very specific time periods that they can have for an evaluation and then for a treatment during a match, and trying to get it right so that we make sure that the player goes back safely is a critical moment.
We are having a ball toss tonight, Friday night. One lucky winner gets $1,000 gift card. $1,000! Compliments of OrthoAtlanta. $1,000.
Don't you worry, we're in.
Awesome, perfect. Thank you.
I know, I can get
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
Oh, we're
Perfect on one.
You guys were
As many times as possible.
All right, ladies, tell us about the ball toss.
2 tickets to the BB&T Finals on Sunday. So please welcome Libby and Mike. Come on, Atlanta, give some noise for Libby and Mike. Let's hear it for them.
It's going to be great. Can't wait.
Your emails on your OrthoAtlanta tennis balls. We got a big winner coming up in a few minutes, and you're not going to want to miss out. This is so cool. It's time for the OrthoAtlanta ball toss. Are you excited? Can I hear this on the OrthoAtlanta? Come on, Atlanta. Let me hear you cheer. I have my umbrella ready right next to me, my helper here. Let's be honest. It's about to start raining tennis balls. So here's how it works. All of you have received a tennis ball and a Sharpie from OrthoAtlanta when you enter the stadium. Be sure to write your full name and email address on the tennis ball. I'm sure most of you have already done this, but if not, let's do that right now. Write legibly. If we can't read your name, we might have to pull another. Come on, hit us with your best shots. Who's aiming? Good job. Looks like some people got some good aim up there. Way to go. You guys are insane. Good job. Keep those balls coming. Come on, you better have your name and your email on them. If you hit Mary Walker, I'll give you $1. Come on. Last chance is winding down. Well, look at that. Good shot, John. We're going to mix it up. Happy Brewster, CEO, and Dr. Joe Willis from OrthoAtlanta are going to pull out a winner right now. And who's it going to be? Patty Brewster. Patty, come on over. Who do we have? Matt Mason, where are you? Matt Mason is our winner. Matt Mason, make some noise. Where's Matt Mason? Matt Mason, are you up there? Matt Mason, come on down. Mary Walker's going to meet you. Just a picture taken. Matt Mason, congratulations. You won a $1,000 gift card. A big round of applause, everybody, for Matt Mason. Thank you to Patty Brewster and Dr. Joe Willis, OrthoAtlanta. They will fix you up, doctor own, and they keep all the athletes in this tournament healthy. All right, moving on over.
This is the team behind the ball toss. This is our route to the courts.
Bob and weave through the parking deck.
Grab the card. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm an ATP physio, traveling 22 tournaments a week, so I travel with professional tennis for traveling around the world, working all the tennis tournaments, including Atlanta this week. We see obviously a lot of shoulder stuff with guys serving a lot, lots of spine injuries. We see that a lot, and with lower extremity, we see a bunch of knee injuries and ankle injuries. So we see a variety of injuries, overuse to acute injuries, kind of everything mixed together. We're basically by the court, just in case anything happens in the court. When the chair umpire calls when player talks to the chair umpire and asks for the medical, we're the one that goes out to the court. We're the official physio for the tournament. We go out there, we have the physician from this week, OrthoAtlanta, by the court as well, and if there's anything that they need from doctor standpoint, including medication and just another evaluation from the physician, then we have you guys help out and help do the court call as well, treatment on the court. The medical support from Atlanta has been great. OrthoAtlanta every year provides excellent services, from providing all the physician to physical therapists to massage therapists, and we also have athletic trainers and medical liaison here all the time and helping us out with everything. So I'd say one of the best on the tour throughout the year, and we really enjoy coming here.
Thank you.
I'm Donald Fowler. I'm one of the orthopedic surgeons with OrthoAtlanta. Tennis, it's in all sports, I like just being kind of close to the action. Tennis is something too where it's just constant pace back and forth, so there's not a lot of downtime really during the matches, so I enjoy that. And then just the camaraderie of the players and the medical staff and all the volunteers. It's a fun event to come out to.
Hi, my name is Jeff Vajay. I'm a physical therapist with the ATP Tour. I've been doing 5 years on the ATP, the top level, and I've done 4 years on the Futures and Challengers, which is kind of the minor level of tennis. Atlanta is definitely one of my favorites. I tend to stay mostly in the U.S. because I'm one of, there's 16 of us that travel with the ATP Tour. I'm one of 2 that are from the U.S., so they tend to keep me around here. So Atlanta, obviously a great city, a great staff here with OrthoAtlanta, and definitely love it as it's one of my top tier events that I go to each year. Well, this is I believe this is my 4th year working with you guys, and each year the requests that we make are always answered, and the staff is continually doing things before we even ask and going above and beyond. So I mean, it's kind of one of those idyllic situations. We know once we come here, we are in good hands and we can focus on what we need to do and be surrounded by great help.
But you know what though? I'm over it. I did like the fact that he said that he's exact same age as Nishioka. They played 2 years together. And I'll forgive him for the Steph Curry comment. It's okay. Because he's a Boston Celtics fan.
Cheers.
He was very happy.
Glad to be here.